Good morning. My name's Peter Peterson, and I'm here to talk about the 9 S's of self-care. And this is Everyday Tantra Tips with Monique and Peter. Monique is getting ready. She is taking a shower, and we have to teach a class in a few minutes. So I'm here to fill in for Monique for today and talk about my passion, which is self-care. And I'm going to talk about how the 9 S's came about and why they're so important to me. About 10 years ago, my daughter's mother passed away from a heart attack. She was 44, and she went into her doctor complaining about chest pains and not being able to move her arm. And instead of the doctor admitting her, they said, "Here's some ibuprofen, go home and exercise your arm." And that was my wake-up call, like, wow, you know, our modern health care system isn't going to take care of us, and that we need to be our own health advocate and take care of our bodies. So from this tragedy of my daughter, who was 6 years old, being orphaned by her mother, it made me think, like, crap, I have to take care of myself so that my daughter isn't orphaned again. So I came with this idea to incorporate these amazing behaviors that keep you healthy and happy and your body running at an optimal level every single day. And it's hard work. It's not easy. You know, people think like self-care is glamorous, and it is in some respects, but it's also a lot of work. So I came up with this battle plan, this like wellness checklist that I do as often as I can. And I created this equation where you write down what it is that you love. You basically post it somewhere where it is very visible, and you can see it every single day, like on the bathroom mirror or the refrigerator of your house, or like on the dashboard of your car, places where it's, you know, quite prominent in your view. And so that you see this list every single day. I'm like, wow, you go, wow, like, did I connect with nature? Did I get a salad? Did I do something that's creative and fun? Did I get enough hours of sleep? You know, it's like, so you have this list of all these important components of what makes your life not just surviving, but thriving. And so yeah, so I compiled this list, and I was like, okay, let's write down the most important things. And the first one to me is silence. And taking a moment to quiet your mind, because if you don't quiet your mind, all of the other bullshit that covers up your being and your behaviors, you don't notice it. You're unaware of it. So taking a moment to be silent, or doing something to silence your mind, allows you to become more present to who you are. And obviously, you know, I mean, there's like a jillion forms of meditation out there, and I recommend finding the one that allows your mind to become silent. So everybody has their own method. For me, it's movement. Other people, it's sitting, meditating. Other people, it's walking. But find your passion about what silences your mind, and then you'll start becoming more aware of your awareness. And it's that simple. So there's silence. That's the first one. That's foundational. Second one is sleep, and that is the physical regeneration of your body. You've got to sleep. I mean, this has been one of the hardest years for me, where I haven't gotten a lot of sleep, and I've noticed that I've gained some weight. I definitely look a lot older because my body is not getting the nutrition that it needs. You don't metabolize your food unless you sleep. It is an important component that gets kind of swept under the rug in our workaday world because we're so accustomed to like, oh, I'll sleep later. I'll sleep when I have time. And it gets put on this back burner, and it should be on the front burner. It should be one of the most important things in your life is getting 7-8 hours of sleep. And it's not just quantity, it's quality. The quality of your sleep is very, very important. So silence, sleep. Next component is salads, seeds, and smoothies. And even though that's 3 words, it's all one component for nutrition. And I believe getting fruits and vegetables, getting some nuts are really some of the most important foods that we can eat every day. It is the information that is downloaded into our body that keeps our organs and our bodily systems running smoothly. And of course, getting organic food, getting food that is not just not just from getting stuff from local markets is probably the most ideal. So getting stuff that's local to where you are. So salad, seeds, and smoothies is the nutrition component. The next component is swimming, sweating, and stretching. And for me, swimming is the most amazing movement there is because it does the least collateral damage to your body. And you can swim all day and you can move every single part of your body. Every single muscle is being used. You're strengthening, you're stretching your muscles out. And you're in a weightless environment. So there's really not much you can do to hurt your body in the process, unlike running and bicycling and many of these other activities that we do. You can get sore joints, you can get sore hips, you can hurt your back. So I recommend swimming is the best component, but I get all kinds of people go, well, I don't have a pool near me. I don't, it turns my hair green. I don't like to put my head underneath water. It makes me feel like I'm drowning. And I get all that. Those are all important excuses of why you shouldn't swim. But you can swim in the air. And you can do that through Qigong, through yoga, through dance. You can simulate the swimming movements wherever you are.
Why don't you turn it around and show them a couple of Qigong movements?
A couple of Qigong movements? Mm-hmm. Okay.
How do you swim in the air, Peter?
You got to go this way.
Okay.
One of my favorite moves is this, where you pull your hands out and then bring your hands back in. So the hands are actually grabbing energy and bringing them into your midsection, which is one of the major energy points in your body called the dantian. You just sweep the hands out and bring the hands back in, and then there's pulling one hand out, and then the other one, which is a lot like a swimming motion. And it's just very simple and relaxed, and if you have any rotator cuff problems, this is an amazing movement. Any back or shoulder problems, this helps get into the upper back, and this is really kind of like giving yourself a massage. So if you feel like, oh, I need to get a massage, well, you can give yourself one by moving your body very gently like you're swimming in a swimming pool. So, anyway, how much time?
Let's do the other 5 tomorrow.
Yeah, we got to get going. But here, we'll show you a little picture from our veranda. There's a golf course right here. It's kind of a lovely day here in China. And
we're sending you love from where we are.
Yeah, good to see you.
And we'll continue the 9 S's tomorrow, including my favorite S of all, sex.
What a surprise.
It should be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, loves.